afternoon, guys, and well, good evening actually. It is 10 to 6 in the evening and I'm only starting this vlog now. I'm on my way down to work because this evening I have Indian head massage with 4, possibly 5 ladies this evening, and I have to go down there for 6:30. But yeah, so that is my evening. I actually gave myself the morning off because I was off. Well, I wasn't working this morning. I knew I was working this evening, so I gave myself the morning off from vlogging. I thought, you know what, we'll just take a more rest day. So that's what I did. I took a rest day, and I have to say I am feeling really chill at the moment. But I love going down to the Indian head massage because it makes me so relaxed and so, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's lovely feeling going down to women and men who are excuse me, who are a bit stressed and they've had a bad week or whatever, and they're coming into me and I can see them visibly relax, and I can see their shoulders drop, I can see their whole demeanour just chill, and I get such pleasure out of that, being able to help them with that. And I love it. So it generally, going down to do these massages puts me in a great mood anyway. But yeah, I'm excited to do it. I didn't do it last week. When did I do it last week? Was there an outing or something? I can't remember. So a couple of ladies who booked were like, oh my God, I missed you the one week. I was like, all I kept thinking about was if Orla's here, she'd put it right. And I was like, that is such a compliment. It really is such a compliment to me, and I really feel honoured to be able to do this for people. And it's grown. I started off down here just obviously volunteering down here, and then an awful lot of people start booking me for private sessions or asking me, you know, their husband wouldn't come in for it, but he'd love it, but could I go to them? So I've started doing a few of them. Now, not many because I just don't have the time. But a couple of people I've done, and they've thoroughly enjoyed it, and they've rebooked me, which is nice. Like, even before I've left the house, they've rebooked, which is lovely. Again, it's a lovely feeling knowing that you're actually helping people, and it's a reward. I didn't think, I enjoyed doing it, and I knew I enjoyed doing it, but it was a reward I didn't think would be so rewarding. I sort of knew, do you know when you sort of go, oh, I actually get a lot out of this. I get relaxed, I get grounded, I get all that, and I sort of felt that, and I was like, yeah, but I didn't expect it over time to actually become something that I crave. When it gets to the weekend and stuff, I'm craving it to get to Monday, and I'm that sense of peace and tranquility. So yeah, so that's where I'm off to today. Long story short, I'm off down to give, as I said, 4, maybe 5 people an Indian head massage. So I'm looking forward to that now. I've drank plenty of water and all, so I'm well hydrated and everything now for it, and I have some with me. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Is everybody okay? I know Christmas time can be the most brutal time for some people. And, you know, people forget, everybody assumes people love Christmas and just, you know, do Christmas. Even when they have children, sometimes they just get through it. You know, it's not a pleasurable time for them. So for the people that really are struggling this Christmas, I hear you and I see you. And I send you lots of love and hugs and light, and I hope, you know, you manage to get through this year. You know, at the end of the day, it's only a day or a couple of days, you know, and then things go back to normal, back into a routine again, I suppose. But yeah, no, it can be barbaric for some people. It really can. And I mean, I know there's a few people I work with, clients and staff, that really struggle through it, you know, and it's horrible because everybody assumes everybody loves Christmas, and it's not. It's, you know, there's a lot of memories and stuff attached to it that, you know, people just, you know, and I suppose know that it's only a short time and it will be over, and You know, you just have to get through it, and you're strong enough to get through it because you've got through every other one. It may be hard, it may be tough, you may doubt yourself, but your survival rate through Christmases has been 100% so far. So you do have the strength to get through this. So, and don't be hard on yourselves. Give yourself a little bit of grace. You know, I think that's the one thing people forget to do, is make an allowance for yourself the same as you would for someone else. If someone else came into you and told you whatever, you'd say, be gentle on yourself, you know, don't be harsh on yourself. But yet we become the harshest people on ourselves, you know, so yeah, anyway. So I'm nearly in work. So, oh, your man's lights are very bright. I'm glowing, lads, I'm glowing. Oh, right, okay, I'm going to go in here, set up my room and get these ladies and gentlemen done, and then I will talk to you when I'm on my way home. All right, guys, just finished up doing my Indian, my Indian head massage. And when I was leaving the building, my boss was in there and she said, Orla, any chance you could pop up and do a med prompt? Now the girl that I have to go to lives in Tala, but she was like, the girl who was meant to do it, her car is broken down. And she said, I'm trying. And I was like, yeah, there's no hassle. So I'm after texting the client. And she was like, oh, I'll get back out of bed. So I thought, bloody 8, it's only 8:30. Well, 8:45. Anyway, so that is where we're heading off to now. We're going to go up and do a med prompt, and then we'll head home and see how we get on. All right, guys, so made it home, made it back. It is now 5 to 10. So I've just come up. I actually had some toast when I came in. Just very quickly, I only had one slice because I have to take my meds at night and I can't do it on an empty stomach. So I had one slice of toast and I made a cup of tea. And it's literally, yeah, it's just an over the moon. That's all it says, over the moon. It's actually quite hot. Cup. So I'm going to drink this, and while I'm here, I'm going to do some journaling. I always do my journaling before I go to bed because it just gets everything that's floating around in my head out. I have 2 journals I do before I go to bed. One of them is before I go to bed. It's called, basically, I got it in Tiger. I think it was before I go to sleep. I got it in Tiger. I think it was €4. And it's literally just a thought. It gives you prompts, so you don't have to think very much about it. You just have to sort of go along with the prompts. And it has things like one word that describes my emotions today, things I need to remember. Today I'm grateful for. What else is there? Today my biggest challenge was, and when I wake up in the morning I would like to feel, and it gives you a blank to fill in. So I do that every night before I go to bed, and it's just sort of a nice grounding little exercise that just sort of reminds you of sort of what you are grateful for and things like that. So that's handy. And then I have this one. This is just a notebook. It's just lined pages. So it is. But this is where I journal my day, and it's very, I can't show you because obviously it's quite personal. And it's just the day, and I just get everything out of my head. All emotions, all everything. Annoyances, anger, if I was feeling angry or whatever. Get it all out of my head and down on paper, and then it's done and dusted with. And then finally, before I go to bed, I usually take out my planner and write down my to-do list for tomorrow. If there's anything I need to do, or dates people have given me during the day that I need to fill in. Do all that. And then I'm ready to head off to sleep. But yeah, I did the med prompt. The lady was actually lovely. She was up and she'd made a cup of tea, and we just sat and we talked for about 15 minutes and did the med prompt and came home. But it was so unexpected. And when I do the Indian head massages, I'd be so chilled out afterwards. I'm just like, you know, and then normally I do it, come home, have my cup of tea, start getting ready for bed. And I know it was only, 15-20 minutes out of my way, but it was just, when it's out of the routine, I was like, oh, I'm trying to struggle through it. Like, it was bizarre. But because I'm normally so chill, I come home, relax. There's no stresses to it. And obviously today I had to go up. But yeah, no, well, all done and dusted and everybody's happy and everything is sorted. So that's all we we want, and we had a very good massage today. We'd 5, I think, in total, and yeah, they all went very well, very, very well. I was very happy with it. Like, it was just nice and chill and relaxed, and a couple of people needed it, I think, you know. But anyway, how is everybody doing? I hope your day went well. I hope you didn't get too stressed with Christmas closing in on us and stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's all we have. I am going to head to bed now, turn off all my lights and get into bed and chill. Hopefully have a decent sleep tonight. Mr. T has gone back downstairs because Hayley's downstairs. So maybe he's gone down to try and bum a few more treats off her. Right, lads, I will talk to you tomorrow. Until then, take care and take care of each other. Bye-bye.